Hi, Sam. Is this me? Sorry, is this Case Fenner?
It's what?
Hi, my name is Case Fenner. I am the University of Iowa's news director, and I just was calling to ask a question about what it means to be political on the radio and how to handle that. I'm really nervous about it. I'm going into my junior semester at the university, so if you have any suggestions, advice, I would love that. Thank you so much.
Okay, well, wait. So you got to be more specific of what you're talking about. So, but congratulations on your position at the college radio station. But what? So tell me now. So what's the question specifically?
So my question specifically is that I'm not a journalism major. I'm an education major by nature. And so I wanted to know I wanted to know best practices for radio, and specifically for confronting my position, as I understand it, will mostly be confronting right-wing elements on my campus. And so I was wondering how to best achieve that, how best to do that.
Well, if you're talking like you're gonna get into debates with people, in my experience, what I like to do when I'm questioning someone, or when I don't like to use the word attack, but probing someone, make sure that your question is simple, that there's only one premise or question involved in there, right? So you said you were from Iowa?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say, for instance, you're coming at me and I'm like, and so I would say to you, this is what you should not do. Mm-hmm. You corn-loving people have cut education by... How can you corn-loving people justify cutting education by 25%? Now, if you don't want to answer the question, how you justify for 25%, you're going to say, wait a second, I don't love corn. Corn is important to the country, blah, blah, blah. You see, that's why you don't do that. You got to be careful not to do that. You don't want to give your opponent an opportunity to sort of like sneak out some side door if you're confronting them in that way. And the other thing I would do, since you're an education major, is stay on, come up with a lot of examples in terms of education, because that is stuff that you know. And our education system, frankly, in this country, the institution of public education in this country is
becoming a goddamn nightmare.
Well, it is becoming problematic, but the institution in and of itself, the idea of it is crucially important. And absolutely. In many respects, it is foundational to modern America. And by modern America, I mean starting in the, after Reconstruction, when the idea of public education basically was broadly adopted. And it was broadly adopted because we had a significant portion of our population that had been highly undereducated on purpose. And so, public education is about equality. It is about fairness. It is about justice. It is also about, building the future of the country. And so, that's pretty good ground to be operating on. And, you don't want to indict the institution of public education. You want to indict those who have been seeking to undermine that institution.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Sam.
All right. Well, good luck. Keep us updated.
Thank you. Absolutely, I will. Thank you so much. All right. I hope Emma gets better. Left is best.
Okay.
Go Hawkeyes.
Appreciate it. You got the go Hawkeyes in there. These guys go to schools like that. It's all like sports teams.
Oh, yeah. That's the only reason. I mean, I didn't have the grades in high school to go to but I wanted to go to like Kansas University or North Carolina or Texas because of the sports teams.
Is that it?
That's all I wanted to. And then Minnesota, and then I also couldn't get into there. So
Matt,
Minnesota State.
Doesn't Moorhead have a good hockey team?
I mean, they have a decent hockey team, but UND is the big.
UND is the big.
UND and University of Minnesota are the two big ones.
Yeah, for the Frozen Four.